Hey Matthew, it's Ocean. Just wanted to run a couple things by you here real quick. The project for this trailer, so you can see how these sides were made here. Looks like mainly kind of 2x4s with maybe some 2x6s, I'm guessing. Um, you can see how they I'll see if I can pan out here a little bit so you can see. Uh, See how it kind of like rises up out of there. So each one of these panels, there's 3 panels on here right now, are like independent of one another and can be removed separately. So that's nice. So the back panel here, we'd be looking to hopefully get made in a similar sort of way using, 2x4s and 2x6s, I guess. I'm sure this is all very self-explanatory, but you can see how there's these slats here for the boards to rest in. This one has an actual bottom to it. The others are just kind of freeform. So I think that's about it. We do have a wood pile over here. I'll show you where that is. With some 2x4s in it, so that might be able to be the bulk of it. Kind of have to rummage around in here a little bit, sorry about that. But there is stuff down here. I doubt there's any 2x6s. Well, might be some. Some of the wood is probably not good to use, it's probably too old, but some of it should be just fine. For example, this one here should be just fine, and so forth. So anyway, and then there's wood down here also that could also be used for, I'll take you back over here. Another project that I forgot to mention, which was to build a little ramp type system for getting back in here. Probably something, I'm guessing, that would just be like boards, or large boards cut into like triangles or something, or I honestly don't know. It wouldn't just be able to be like a piece of plywood that comes down like that, because it would break in the middle when the trailer was going over it. But something that was supported like from underneath would probably be good. And then we could, it could be something that goes kind of all the way across where the trailer might potentially go, or it could be just large enough in 2 sections, kind of like for one tire and for another tire or something like that. You probably have better ideas than I do on that, so just wanted to kind of throw that into the mix here. Let's see here. Going back around to the other side of the house here. Oh yeah, and I think we talked about, if you have time, kind of gathering all the sticks up over here in this section. We're not going to park the trailer back here until after the first run, the first dump run. We take it to the landfill, but I think they recycle it into like mulch and stuff, or compost, so that's nice. But yeah, we'll probably just stack everything here in this area. Don't worry about blocking where the trailer is. Or if you did the project, the trailer project first, then we could potentially just kind of like load the sticks and stuff directly up into the trailer. So that's an idea. I think we would probably need to break them down a little bit so they would fit, even though it's kind of a larger trailer. Some of them might be a little bigger than would fit back there. But anyway, I'll continue on back around over here. Okay. Yeah, like all of these kind of sticks and stuff could be brought out there then too, either to the area there underneath the spruce tree or into the trailer. We'll probably go ahead and just, I don't know, Albert said that this stuff, that this tree might not make good firewood, so I'm not sure if maybe he kind of decided differently with these pieces. They kind of look like they'd make good firewood, but I don't know for sure. So yeah, maybe we can just keep those and kind of load the rest of this stuff. So that stuff could go back to the trailer. This stuff here could go back to the trailer, or, you know, again, under the spruce tree, depending on how all that goes. Yeah. And then coming back around over here, so the honeysuckle trellis, the interesting thing is it was actually sort of getting in the way of the use of our swim spa here. And so I had been thinking how it wasn't like the best location. And now it fell down, so I guess Mother Nature sort of made the decision for us. So I'm thinking what we probably want to do then is, well, eventually we're going to want to relocate the honeysuckle. I'm not sure if this is the best time of year to do it. I looked online and it suggested that you can transplant honeysuckle any time of year. But I don't know. I always think of spring when I think of transplanting. So maybe you have some ideas there, knowing more than I do on that. I think eventually what we're going to want to do is transplant the honeysuckle somewhere over here, but we don't know exactly where yet. We're going to wait, I think, until Lark's she shed gets built and then figure it out from there. So maybe for now, it'd be best just to kind of like, I'm guessing what would be needed is to maybe kind of like break up the trellis and kind of free up the honeysuckle a little bit, and or just leave up enough to kind of prop it up for now, or something along that line. I'm not sure what ideas you have. I'll go with whatever you think would be best there. Just enough to kind of like, you know, keep it alive for now until after the she shed gets built, which I think is going to be this winter sometime. So maybe spring would be the best time for transplanting it then, on that note. Anyway, sorry for thinking out loud. I'm just sort of kind of processing this through. But yeah, we could definitely, we'll leave this other part of the structure up for now. But yeah, this part with the honeysuckle, we can just kind of break it up and stuff like that. Let's see here. Oh, the thing with the fence boards here. So you can see that some of the fence boards have like fallen down. And I think that all the fence boards are actually here, maybe kind of laying down over there. Other spots, they're pretty close to falling down. I've been kind of patching this thing up year after year since we've been in here, but I think what it really needs is just someone to kind of go around with a hammer and maybe some extra nails and kind of just work on putting those, making sure all the boards are secure. I'd like to figure out another solution besides this for keeping the boards up. It looks like someone in the past just decided to kind of patch it up by putting those pieces on there, which I guess works, but it just looks sort of funky. So yeah, as far as I know, those are the only two fence boards that are actually missing, and I think you can actually see there's the fence boards themselves, which could be put back up. The rest kind of just need to be squared away a little bit here. And so yeah, I think that's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think those were the main items. Thank you again for your help. And we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.